to go in and out of that door, so I know, oh, hey, the fuse is broken. I need to fix it.
Yeah.
Because I have so many cables going everywhere,
Yep.
and like inside walls, inside like
Mhm.
frames, it would take
Ooh.
so long to figure out where it's all
And
coming from.
that's what fuses are really, really good for.
It'll 100. If you have a fuse, it'll 100% pop there, right? Like it won't pop
Yes.
anywhere else. Okay. Cool.
Correct. Now, caveat, you got to make sure you position it in the right spot. Because
Yeah.
if you put it where the break doesn't stop the power going through the cable too high,
Yeah. Like if you have it
then
going around somewhere else, then yeah.
yeah. Or
So just
if you
have it
have,
like by the battery or ABC.
that's exactly
Yeah,
what
have
I
it
say.
right
I
after the
always put it
APC.
where
Yeah.
the power goes into the network. So that way when it pops, you're guaranteed that it's going to pop the power and nothing else is going to fry.
Yeah.
That's actually smart because I have pretty much everything. Well, actually, for the greenhouse and most of my base, I have everything connected to one battery. Which, now that I come to think of it, is really not taking that much power out of my batteries.
And then actually need to change.
Like I got 3, or I think I have like 7, 8. I think I have 9, 8 or 9, maybe 10 air conditioning and filtration units for 3 greenhouses. I think it's something like that. 8, 9, or 10. Plus the Larrys, plus the grow lights, plus the all of the dumb logic to turn them on and off and check the pressure and temperature and all that.
There's and this is one reason I love this game. There's a lot to managing the space station, and they make you do everything.
Yeah, I've started to have pipes freeze with my air conditioning. So I'm enclosing the room. And then I'm just gonna heat it up because it can't freeze if it's 60 degrees Celsius in the room.
Well,
I mean, it can if the pressure's high enough, and it's the right gas. But like, for the most part, it won't. Cause I'm trying to keep the pressure in the waste pipes of the atmospheric things to like 5 MPa, max like 10, but probably 5 because I might have to put some condensation pipes or condensation valves, expansion valves, and the pipes can only take 6 MPa before they go boom boom. So I'd probably keep it at like 5, just in case somehow the entire pipe decides to become liquid, which would still probably burst liquid pipes.
No, I'm still stinky. So let's see. That is curious. Should I or should I not? I think this is going to be the determining factor. How much? Keep tracking it. The network analyzer. We don't want the network analyzer. We want the Atmo analyzer.
Oh, I knocked.
Here. I do.
Did you guys hear my knocking?
No.
Something went wrong. Try again.
Oh, it says you're in here.
Alright. I even see Sarah chat, so I don't know. Like, it didn't pop up the normal pop-up that it normally does, but it's working, and that's what counts.
Yep.
Mage, just so I don't have to reopen Stationeers, check the other greenhouse and tell me if some stuff is planted. I know we're gonna have to fix the grow lights and position them correctly with the Larrys and stuff like that. But for now, if they're at least semi-growing, and because I think we have like 100 potatoes in the oven.
Yeah. Well, we did have 100. We're now at like 90.
Oh yeah. Also,
that'll last for a little bit. So.
Magic.
Yeah.
Don't put soybeans in the oven.
You need to process them first.
Yeah, I know.
5 soy got into the Automatica.
Oh, maybe I dropped it on the ground and it got swooped into it instead of just on the ground.
Alright. Okay. I see nothing planted. They probably died because it's too cold, because it's 11 degrees in here.
Yeah, probably. What's the temperature and pressure in the other greenhouse, the main one, or the old one?
Why aren't you shutting? Oh, because you're probably controlling it with the circuit.
What?
12 degrees.
Check the air conditioning. Actually, is there? No,
Yep,
I think we
that's
got.
25.
No, it's still there. Look at the pipe meter on that waste.
On the waste tank?
Yeah, for the air conditioning.
Negative 84.6.
What's the pressure on it?
About 600 kilopascals.
That's not terrible. Could be higher, but
Could be lower.
I mean, that's odd.
is check the filtration for the carbon dioxide in the other
It's
corner.
off.
What's the pressure in the room?
Just short of 100.
Okay, that's why. Toss a wall heater in there. Just heat that thing up. I think I have one in.
We don't have the power to sustain a wall heater.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to get it up to 25, and then the air conditioning will take care of the rest.
It's getting it warm, and currently we have nothing growing, so nothing in need of the temperature. I mean, just having the glass will get the room heated up.
Yeah.
All right, that is shut.
Yeah, because right now what I'm doing on mine is I'm trying to figure out the whole greenhouse thing and like volatiles, and then creating that into NOS, which then gets converted into nitrogen, and then doing the whole water with volatiles and oxygen and stuff like that. That's part of why I've been so tired when you guys are playing, because I'm doing this all day when I'm not sleeping. So my brain is just like, Ugh.
Alright.
Yeah. But
I want to get working on my next project, but it looks like I still need to get more power going. I mean, as soon as Creative can get that Sterling set up, we should be good.
But for how long? Because I don't think that gas would last too long.
Okay. The gas should probably last us a bit for power, but as soon as one of the other projects we need to work on, and it'll basically be, you can either do it or I can do it once you're done with that one, is to set up the Larry to farm switchgrass.
That's literally what I'm doing on my world, and I'm testing it and trying to see grow light and what works and all that. That's literally what I've been working on, trying to figure it out.
Because we can make a Larry harvesting switchgrass, and then turn that into biomass, and then into volatiles, and then burn it in a generator.
Have I shown you my setup on my single player world yet?
No, but I would rather not distract myself any more than I already easy enough to do.
That's fair. But yeah, that's why I've been spending so much time on the single player one, because I'm trying to figure that whole setup out, and the whole farming thing, so that I can go back and do it on the multiplayer one.
I haven't done a Larry, which that's something I still need to learn how to do proper. I have been able to help Creative, I've been able to help Lumanji, so it's not like I don't know what I'm doing, I just have to write the code. Being stubborn and want to write the code.
Yeah, I mean, Creator's Code works pretty well. You just have to
Do it right.
correctly. Yeah, and place it correctly.
Same thing with all the code. You got to place it correctly. Like the solar, you got to place the solar right, or
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
Yeah. Dry added like 25 more, or no, not 25 more, like 16 more solar panels.
Well, I'm going to be adding
with
quite a
tracking.
few. I'm expanding the platform that I've been building them on. I moved them. There's 3 blocks between the 2 rows, which I'm hoping is enough that it's gonna not impact it too strongly. Because I'd rather not do like my moon base and just have this like almost 200 solar panels stretched end to end. So far, it doesn't even render.
In one straight line.
Yep. That's what I did on the moon base. It was just one straight line of solar panels.
I mean, hey, it works.
Yes.
But what I'm doing is I'm doing mine in a glass room, so that I don't have to do the heavy ones, because it's cheaper. Gives the same amount of power, just uses more steel and more plastic and more glass. So I don't need the shit ton of cobalt for the astraloid and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I already made the shit ton of astraloid, so why not?
Well, yeah, I know, but yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go grab some food and then probably go to bed. So I shall catch you guys later. And I should be done figuring out my whole system in the next couple days, and then I'll be back to doing the whole multiplayer thing.
Alright.
Because the whole point of me doing the single player was to try to figure out the whole farming and Larry and...
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Without worrying about blowing everything else up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I shall catch you guys later and have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
I mean, that is kind of thoughtful of him to basically be like, no, I'm gonna go screw up on my single player, so I'm not screwing you guys.
Yeah. How about this?
Yeah, once you get the Stirling engine room set up, we can start working on getting the H2 combustor to make water go.
Yeah.
And there's your heat. There's your heat. Alrighty.
Okay, I think... Does this mean that's pushing out?
The other thought I have is depending if you throttle it nicely, that's a lot of hot gas that we have.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. So I'm very curious to see how far it will go.
Yeah. I was thinking having like transformers, or yeah, having the Stirling engines on their own transformers probably, and then turning them off whenever there's adequate power in the other batteries, and then only
not necessarily a bad idea.
And then
I mean, if you're going to do the the wiring for that, we should also make it where the coal power plant effectively runs similarly.
Yeah. Because I was thinking having the Stirling engines run when like the wind and solar is those batteries are like, I don't know,
Yep.
5
About
or 10%.
Okay, that's more
Mainly
conservative.
because then when a storm happens, the batteries aren't like 50%.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Alright, do we have any electrum, or am I gonna... I'm gonna have to make electrum because we only have 8. Okay. Double check electrum, because I think that's a pressure, yeah, that's a pressure. That's easy enough to manage. Now the big question is, do we have the gold and silver? And actually, I think the answer to that is no. I'm gonna have to go do it, and I'm gonna have to go make it in the other furnace. Alrighty, so I no lie, I will be glad when we can get that pressure down on that tank.
Yeah. This is like 54% megapascals. Probably
It's
more
enough
now.
that, you know, it bothers me that it creaks.
Yeah. You like silence.
Well, I like to hear the creak because it tells me there's something wrong, but when I start to ignore it because it's always creaking, that puts me in a really bad mindset.
Yeah. Fair.
And that's my issue, is I don't want to get used to the creaking pipe, because then I might ignore one that's a different pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. There we go. Gold is just so hard because they don't give you much when you do mine it.
Well, we need spore silicon though. I was thinking what I could do is
wait.
have another large insulated gas tank, but this one being for the advanced furnace gas, and just storing that over here, so then the pipe over there won't be creaking.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you were to build a large insulated pipe, you could suck all that in and just store it there, and then we could reduce the pressure on this.
Yeah, because isn't the large insulated tank like the equivalent of 10 small ones?
Yep, and it only uses 5 kits.
Yeah. Which is 150 silicon. We have 22.
Actually, give me that silver.
Let's see. Any silicon down below? Iron, copper, coal, gold. Oh. Oh, oh. Now I just have to
Did you
click like a ton of times.
Yeah. That is part of the problem with the way I set things up. We're gonna need more copper before anything else.
I don't even know when it's
Well,
it cycles.
Astroloy will go first. Wow, we've gone through Astroloy pretty strongly. Or did I make that many?
Okay, there
solar
must not
panels
be any
already?
silicon. Okay.
Oh, how many hard suit backpacks have you made?
3, but that's been a long time ago. Yeah,
That's another place you could use.
There's silicon
like,
in.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But go ahead.
There's silicon in the silo, but it's not being taken.
The issue is there's no gold, and it's breaking the system because there's no gold. So you can always open the lever yourself. Just be mindful how much goes in.
Yeah, it's just 2.
So yeah, if you watch, it keeps getting to gold,
Yep.
and one thing is, I literally used every line of code for this this chip.
Oh, yeah.
So if I had more space, I would probably have a catch loop where if the silo is 0, ignore the silo. I didn't put that.
You're doing the stack, right?
Full stack?
Like the stack for chip. Because then you save it to the housing, like the names, or whatever, and then just have it.
No, this isn't that sophisticated.
Okay.
I got what you're saying. No, I don't have it that sophisticated.
Yeah, because then you could just move the pointer next one, and then it'll check. Actually, wait a minute. Back down.
Because the big thing is, I wrote it in a way that it cycles through the vending machine. Because there's probably better ways to code it, but the vending machine, how it loads and how it sees the slots, there's a lot of slots.
60, yeah.
So trying to code it where it kind of looks at all the slots, and I had to pick which one I wanted to loop through, and again, I never bothered to code a, hey, if the silo is empty, jump code. I will pencil that in as that is where it can be improved upon.
Yeah.
Let me go check the room and make sure I have. I think I have proper walls
there.
In fact, I'm going to do a nice cheeky trick. Oh, I didn't bring the right. Oh, actually, no, I have the right thing to do a nice cheeky trick to know where I want to put it. That's where I want to put it. And yes, I do have proper walls, so I can tunnel out behind it, and I'm not going to pop the room.
Yeah. So, let's see. One.
All right.
I want to see what
Go mining.
the vending machine stuff is. It's just a normal vending machine, right?
Well,
yeah.
The one down here is a normal vending machine. I believe the one up above is a refrigerated version.
Wait. I was told there was only 60 slots for storage inside of it. This shows 101.
A lot more. Okay, so apparently I was a little paranoid. Not that I didn't have good reason. And I had not only walls, but frames behind those walls, which is good. Alright, so this... Oh, I marked it between frames, okay. Well, that's kind of awkward, but okay. We'll continue the bit about having frames to protect you.
Oh, that must be for, there's an arrow on it, okay.
Yeah, and I can shut that off. Let's set it flatten.
Okay, I got enough for the amount of kits. for large tank.
Okay. Okay.
Insulated tank, and I need copper, which is right there. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just make more copper.
Go here. Go here. Oh, I need a good battery. Probably should make a nuclear battery for my welder.
Hmm.
Okay. Come out here. Don't build it while I'm in the frame. We all know how badly that goes.
I don't know what you're talking about. It goes wonderfully well.
For the viewer. Alright, take that off. I'm gonna shut that off and close it. Alright, and actually, let's open you up because your battery's still going. Okay. So, turn this on. In fact, I'm gonna do a save just in case I do royally botch this.
There.
Yes, hydration is important. And wire cutters. Turns out that was actually a really smart idea. Alright, so.
Hmm.
So I'm going to put that in my hand. And this in my hand, just in case. Okay, I did pick the right room. Or the right cell. Alright, that can go away, that can go away.
Jeez. Ah, that's right. There.
Alright. Go.
There. Boop. And then place the copper in here. And then make the kits.
That will work, and then we have all the equipment back here for it. We have enough potatoes for now, so I'm actually going to plant another soy plant. Okay. Alrighty. Put my suit back on. How many electrical panels or solar panels has it made in my house?
5 and 4.
And we ran out of asteroid. Okay. Park the table. And do we have glass sheets?
Not automated, no.
Do we have any glass sheets?
No,
Physically.
I do not have any.
Do we have any silicone, or have you used all of it?
There is 22 grams in one of the printers. And it'll definitely take a while before more more is done. Or more ore is available.
Yeah.
Where should I have this big tank? Because if I use this corner for sorting, is 1, 2, 3, oh. I might not even have enough room to sort gases in here. Like that's what you wanted me to do, right? And in that one corner to
That was the spot.
like, and I'm sure you were thinking having large tanks, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If we can't do it, we can't do it. We might have to build an additional, like, another cell where there's a corridor and then we go from there.
Yeah. Which I do have those 2 open slots in the little walkway between room. Okay, since it's going to be in a little
I might
outcrop,
weld up the in-between just for ease of access.
I'll place it right here. Or yeah, I'll place it.
We're not hurting for steel enough that I should be stingy.
There. Right. Or actually, I should have it maybe forward a bit. think I'll do.
Don't crush me, don't crush me, don't crush me.
Maybe. Something like this.
Okay.
16. No, wait, I don't like that.
So I've added 9 solar panels, but only 2 have glass. So we need 35 more glass.
Okay.
Alright. You know what, Mr. Trader? I think we're good. Because, the 2 things you want, we are in short supply. So I'm going to make you say, have a good day, and we'll see what the next trader will look like.
Ah, that's right. I had a nuclear battery charging. Yeah, switch that for the small. Wait, oh, what?
Power communication chip, alright? Yeah. Oh. I lost power.
Ooh.
We never. Oh wow.
Never what?
Sorted out the power dilemma going to this room.
In what room?
The old base.
Okay.
Is it just me that bad?
Wait.
Everything's going. It seriously actually just. Alright, let's go check the batteries. That might be the issue. Is we might not have any power. That or due to priorities, it's giving power to. Yep.
Oh,
Alright.
it is still the same.
Yep. Power is shot. So
Ooh.
I'm off to go get coal.
Okay. Wait, no. Okay.
That should do it for now. Too far. Too far. There we go.
Forget your wallet.
Collection was modified.
With Apple Pay, you can pay with
Operation
the
not.
of your
Huh?
iPhone, the wallet you never forget.
Eh.
Millions of places worldwide, including websites, apps, and
Yeah,
Yes.
we're definitely drawing
Security is built into
power.
Face ID,
Alright.
so you don't have to worry about your cards getting lost or stolen.
Let me get or craft
Orbit
a
or
volume
Outfitter.
pump.
Points and cash back you love. So say goodbye to the bifold. Add your card to Apple Wallet and start paying the Apple way. Terms apply.
turbo pump gas. Gold. There's gold there.
58. One, so let's go a few over.
Go back down to printers.
26. 18 is good enough.
Should probably really upgrade that small station battery to a large one in that room.
Oh, your room, yeah.
And analyzer. Just need some iron.
Well, we're not short on iron, so I'll do that.
There's iron.
Definitely gonna need more electrum. And depart. Off to find silicone. Yep. I would hope if I said it default. Fly through the air with their greatest disease. Why is the man on the flying trapeze? Being stupid, and I just realized something else that I forgot. So, like, I started to get it ready, and then I got distracted.
Oh yeah.
Yep, music.
Yeah, I had to do that too.
And I need to get the SNIT program up and running because it's currently not running.
Oh wait, really? Oh, it is.
Now it's running.
It's
Yeah, I need to add that to startup.
It's not that. Wait, what?
Here.
What the hell happened to my snip? Well, Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, there. Okay. There.
That should be enough to get my solar panels up and running. Whee! Whee! Jumping over the hole.
I am. Which one?
A lot of them.
Reckon you don't care to be more specific?
Oh, there's a bunch of them outside of the base that I was jumping over because I went and actually mined. Like, I don't even know how to be more specific.
This.
Will it get hot enough, or do I need to take this to the other? I'm gonna have to take this to the other place, but it's now degassed, so that's the important part.
Oh, you already fed it through.
I put the 131 silicone through the furnace upstairs. It did not have enough heat to melt it, but
How?
it had enough heat to degas it.
I think the pipe burst. Did one?
I don't know.
It's 15 megapascal now. Like, sure, I connected the tank, but
I took out a pipe.
actually, no, it is
If
my
we're
tank. Yeah, I think it is my large tank. Yeah, because I didn't deconstruct these pipes until after. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, something happened. However, I don't think it's a pipe burst
I think it's my tank.
because we didn't lose all the pressure. If you added the tank, that would.
I added the tank and then waited, and then didn't disconnect the pipe just yet. Yeah. So 15.8 megapascal here.
Yeah, no. Everything's cool. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
We're good. This is what was meant to happen.
I thought I
because-
disconnected the pipe before connecting it to the tank, but no, I didn't.
Okay. I'll go put the pipe back. Yeah, no, that's how it's supposed to go. You just increase the volume of the tank significantly,
Yeah.
so the pressure dropped, which is good because now it's not creaking. So if we hear something creaking, we know it's something that we need to address right away.
Yeah. About how much pressure do you want it to stay in that pipe? Would you say?
I don't know how to say because we really don't need it.
Well,
Because
aren't you doing it for alloys mainly?
right now it's serving as a degassing oven, so I just have to have the smallest amount of pressure.
Okay.
And I should have checked, but okay.
No, I think I'll use. No, wait. Yeah. This
Yeah,
can.
the gas down here is at 1200. Like I lost a little bit of heat because it still has to heat up the thing.
Yeah.
In fact, that's how you can cheese a cheap air conditioning. Is you just keep putting stuff inside the furnace, and it keeps stealing the heat infinitely if you just have a loop.
Okay.
So you could technically use a piece of iron thrown into the standard furnace with a few chutes, and it would just cool your base, and you could save so much power if you wanted to cheese it that way. But it is cheap.
Yeah.
It's not even good like cheddar, it's like American cheese. The stuff that's like almost plastic. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that was the wrong one. I was an idiot. Okay.
Now we'll have to use that
This one.
healing cryo tube next time I'm down there.
Oh, I'm glad I kept it up and running. Yeah, craft singles. Phil knows what I'm talking about.
Ah, yeah, those.
But there is times that those craft singles made the difference between blah food and okay, it's a little bit better than just blah food.
Yeah.
And welcome to the chat, Bill. Yeah.
Oh, so what's your thought on the like fat-free cheese or whatever that does not melt on a burger?
Well, I'm supposed to avoid things like fat-free foods.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I actually struggle to maintain weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good.
When I was
I mean, the last 4 years I've been able to maintain a weight, but historically I struggle to maintain body.
When I was in high school,
I mean,
or
I think
maybe middle school, I was selling pizzas and it had fat-free cheese, so the cheese would instead burn in the oven instead of melt.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you were on stream when I talked about how I lost weight after my braces came off, and my wife was super annoyed.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh yeah, I've lost 8 pounds, and she goes, no, it's 11. Oh yeah, it's 11. I've gained it back, but in fact, I'm not sure. I might have already lost it again. Because the last 2 weeks have been physically demanding.
Hmm. And then I just need this connected to an IC.
But we finished Jackson Park Place today. There's one that we want to go and redo. Because we don't think it's passable, but it's technically passable.
Passable? What?
So, on one of the signs that I put up, somehow the boss didn't cut it the same way. So, I use the reference points, I throw it up, and this is one I'm only using a partial of it because we're just trying to change the last few numbers. And I throw it up, and all of a sudden, it doesn't look right. The top numbers are too close together, and the bottom numbers are too far apart. And my boss is like, yeah, that doesn't look good. We'll fix it Monday. You can go ahead and head home because, yeah, good job. Because I did everything else, including fix the sign that was busted from before.
Oh.
She would hate my mom. When my mom was pregnant with me, the first month of her period, she ate like a gallon of ice cream and lost 5 pounds. The doctors would get mad at her for it. Alright, something doesn't seem right here. Oh, I know why, that's right. The reason it's 20 is the only power we have is it coming from that generator, but it's immediately running out to the base.
Hmm.
Make me want to, I'm gonna set up a separate system.
Okay.
We're monitoring how much battery is in the battery room. We're not monitoring how much battery in the after our battery there is.
Mm.
But everything should be connected on the main line, so I can just get an IC, set up the identical system, but instead of using the 2 main, I'm using main.
Yeah.
And I need iron. Do we have any iron? Yes.
And once you're done with that, I need a IC chip.
Alright, we need to find the solder. Oh, there's the solder. Alright, there you go. IC chip is printed.
Okay.
No, not batch writer. I need batch reader. I think I said this last time. I am kind of, the nice part about doing this as a group is it's making me do systems I normally would utterly ignore.
Yeah.
Because case in point, I probably would not worry too much about this. Like, I did at one point worry about having a display that shows how much battery charge I have, but I don't regularly do it anymore. Once I proved I knew how to do it, I didn't need to do it. I just made sure I made more power than I used. It's a lot harder to know that number when there's multiple people.
Well, why don't you well, I was gonna say
Not to mention that number keeps moving.
I was gonna say, why not do like based on the ratio? That'll give you like average ratio of all the batteries, then you get to see how much is charged.
That doesn't help me know how much power we need.
What do you mean need?
Alright, we currently are in a deficit. We use more power than we generate unless the storm rolls through. How do you determine how many solar panels you need? And that's where this system comes in. Could you print me out another console?
Okay.
Because I should have made 2. Actually, how many does it take to make a large LED? You make me 2 more. Make sure to set it up to work. Okay.
Okay, there's 2
Big
more.
problem. Let me know when it's on the elevator.
Ooh, alright. Q. It's on. You said consoles.
Okay. Yep, nope, they got catapulted up into the air, apparently. So I had to wait for them to come back down.
Alright.
So I'm like, where were they? Okay. Alright, so the bugger in this is going to be, we have multiple batteries. Power control, logic.
Oh, can't you do a batch read? Or don't you have that?
Yeah.
Oh, you have that kit, okay. Hello, Thomas. Hello.
Does the fuse?
Fuses?
Does the fuse? Nope, there's the upright wind turbine. Right.
Come on. Fuck.
Alright, battery
Thomas.
upright. Oh! Because it doesn't have the data cable. Never mind. That's not going to work. Because only the power into the battery has access to this. It doesn't actually have the, whatchamacallit, the data for those batteries. It's
okay.
on the other side of the battery.
Hmm.
Well, that was a thought. And okay, so those are pulling.
Yes.
I don't want you there. I want you over there.
Pressures.
All right. So the solar panel system is now generating 23.4 kilowatts on it, just on it.
Okay.
Good.
So far, 0 is greater than. I'd say 4,000 or 5,000.
Just for giggles, make sure it's coming in. Yeah, it's coming in.
Turbo.
Let's see what happens when I do this. So yeah, we're producing a decent amount of power in theory, but we seem to be using more than. All right, turn this back on.
Start. Confirm. That should be all I should need.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot, and sometimes it's like.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
And we don't have to listen for totals. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
Need to hear the.
I'm guessing you have the paint tool or no naming labeler.
Restrictions apply.
I put it in the
Locker.
locker.
Okay.
Yep. Right, system's now working properly because we actually had enough ores to
Nice.
So hopefully we'll be ahead of the curve and we don't have to like, oh crap, we're completely out of gold. We probably will have those moments again. Alright.
Huh. All right. Yeah. Yes. Abadoy.
Geller's Stream. I believe those are water traders.
Hmm. It is higher, so.
I'm kind of wishing I had the snacks I have at work here, but I don't. Because I made sure to buy myself snacks that I can snack on at work.
Oh
And
yeah.
they're at my desk. Because I'm also trying to be kind to my wife and not tempt her. Because those Rice Krispie treats sound really good right now.
Yeah. It's hot in. Hot in. Hot in. Hot in.
Shut this down.
Oh, you launched, okay. You launched or landed.
Landed.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been really wanting to work on that landing pad, but oh, they buy liquid or solid ice. We can get you bulk water, but we'd have to build all the stuff first.
So now, because of this, yeah.
11 minutes.
That's why.
So in about 12 minutes, I need to check this again, and I will probably forget. Again, we'll go try to figure out what we need for more solar. Oh, that's right. We needed more that stuff. That's the one that uses cobalt, steel, and copper.
And I should have checked. So.
Okay. Overflow is. Overflow is working. Important part. Get one of those mining backpacks.
Be
empty or are you full? Okay.
And gotta keep it hot in still. No. That's
I'm going to do this with the map. Oh, I know how to do that with the map. Okay.
This is
so, all copper, all cobalt, and then steel, steel, steel. Okay. Or at least the ingredients to make steel.
yeah, okay. Zero.
This would be so much nicer if we had already automated the making of the ingots, but you know, this is the precursor for that.
So, one.
This is why this might be a pain in the butt for me to do it this way. Oh, that didn't work out. Oh, I guess it did.
Okay.
now we just need cobalt. Probably don't even have because we probably haven't even gotten any here. Oh no, we got cobalt. That means the code's messed up. And cobalt was the last, like, we knew there's, like, that was supposed to be the difference between version 2 and version 3 is version 3 cobalt was supposed to work.
Mm.
Maybe I misspelled something, which is basically what happened.
Could be. Each of us should really have like a laptop.
Yep.
Okay, it will keep 5 megapascals in that advanced furnace line. And it's almost there. 5.8, 5.7, 0.6. There you go. That is a little bit less than 5 megapascals, but it's basically there. So I got 20.1 megapascals in this large insulated tank.
There's copper. Or cobalt.
I need another pipe analyzer. Wait. What the hell?
Oh. Just like in real life, I didn't pay attention to food, and my character's now kind of hungry. Oh, wait. That's right, we have to make the steel first. Not enough for you to put in the ingredients to make the steel. You gotta make the steel and pull it out, then throw it in as steel. So, Bill, how do you remember that movie ending?
Huh.
Because the movie actually has 2 different endings depending on which release you saw. There's one where the plants win, and then there's one where the plants lose.
Wait. It's not a storm.
It looks like some of the coal got.
Oh, I think I ran out of power here. Did I? No.
Yeah, so the movie's based on a play. You would know the one that the plants win because like the plants destroy everything. Yes, I remember the cartoon as well, just like there was a cartoon of Beetlejuice. Not sure what happened to that coal, but it just. Go figure. Okay.
Okay. Jeez, I am hearing
Yes.
constant wind.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Not being affected by anything, and it's not discolored. Or, like, it's not a storm. I'm hearing, like, wind as if it was a storm.
Probably have movement of air in your area. Why? That's. I need to be smart.
Well, I need another. I need a
Yes,
pipe
health flow.
analyzer.
Mood is bad. Health is bad. Yes, I get it. I get it. I'm also hoping the plants have grown. Aha!
Actually.
Let them seed the. Alright, good thing I set up this nice little living quarters where we can produce our own food.
Yeah.
Technically, there's enough food in the automatic oven to keep us good for a while. But I prefer my French fries.
Well, I should
Oh, and by the
do
way, you said the cryogenic
healing thing.
cryotube or the healing cryotube?
Healing.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually gotta go down there.
Alright, why
No.
is the cryotube not healing me?
Is it on? And it's probably not pressure or temperature.
Well, the room is breathable.
No. Pressure too low, temperature too high.
Well,
Yeah, it's not gonna heal you because pressure too low and temperature too high.
well, what temperature does it need to be at? Because I thought that was the display for the
I'm
for the cryogenic.
assuming. I'm assuming it has to be like 20 degrees Celsius. So how do you cook
French fries?
yeah, set one
You need 5 oil. If you have 5 oil, you put the 5 oil in, then you put the potato, a singular potato, and then you turn it on.
it's driving towards seeding.
Yep. Why I left it the way it was. Look in the refrigerator.
Yeah, there was only 3.
No. You look in the refrigerator for a...
French fry? Yeah, I already ate that. That was 58%.
Okay. Yeah, you need 2 more oil.
Oh, there you are. I was like, where the hell are you? Other side of the tank.
So, come over here. This is going to be the shower. And then back here, we'll have all the stuff to run the shower.
With what, that pipe heater?
Yep.
Evaporation and all that.
I figure we have a pipe heater to make the water boil. We grab the gas and then cool it down with its own AC unit. And we have it just on a closed loop, so it even has its own inline tank to hold the water. So we don't have that much water.
I should really. This and that.
But yeah, it looks like you need. Let's see here. I had it pulled up. Let me re-pull it up. To heal, for healing, feed the cryo tube a breathable air mixture at room temperature 0 to 30 C. This will heal the player. It may still be mad at me because I abused the system.
No, because before, when I looked at the panel, it did not have the pressure too low and temperature too high.
There's that coal I was looking for.
And then when I went into the tube, I healed until like 68%, and then I came out and it said pressure too low, temperature too high.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's why I'm assuming it's like it's supposed to be max at 20 C. Aha! It's seed, or one of them seeded. Isn't it? Is it one soybean for one oil, or is it something else?
Yeah. One soybean, 1 oil. And if you're able to grab the seed, replant the seed, and use up the soy, that's there. I'm sure you saw I added a 3rd soy plant because we have more than enough potatoes for now.
Oh yeah. Well, we do only have 5 potatoes in here.
Yeah, but I figure when we get down to 2 potatoes we replant. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see how much pressure we have in the full tank. We have the heat. Now we just need the pressure. Not network analyzer. Alright, that's got 2 megapascals left in it. About 12 megapascals. Okay, we should have enough.
It's probably because of the pressure efficiency, maybe. For this air conditioner.
Which air conditioner?
In your little base.
Check the heat on the waste pipe.
Is this any? Oh.
Probably not venting the heat fast.
Yes, that is it.
So we need to build a medium radiator to remove the heat. I think I'm going to have exactly enough pressure. Boom. There. 300 more Astronoid.
There.
What was this one? Alright, so silver, silicone, and cobalt. Got one? Yeah.
Oh! Storm.
Nice. Alright, so this one's going to introduce gas to the system. In fact, these two will burn. Yeah, in fact, I'm happy to hear that it's going to burn, because that means it will reheat the pressure, or the gas. And how much heat do we need for this? Okay, yeah, we need a lot of heat.
Iron, gold, copper. Now to find where the gold or iron is. Oh, to use? No, it's right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna dump out all of that. Oh, you're still in the room?
Mm-hmm. Well, which room are you talking?
It's a furnace. And
Yeah, I'm still in here. You can come in if you want. I'm just processing gas. Or processing metals, okay. Do need to keep an eye on that so the pressure doesn't get too hot. The heat is there. We just have to get the pressure and the rest of the ingredients, and hope I don't overpressure, which is already overpressuring. Let's slowly leak it out. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. Guess what the temperature is in the thing?
1500.
2300.
Oh, damn. Ah, okay. And is that you done?
And now it's going even higher. Almost. That's neat. Now I'm gonna make sure this system isn't gonna blow up because I did add a whole bunch of gas to it. Alright, that should be good enough. Need to know. Okay, yep. All yours. Are you using degas store?
Yep. From your vending machine.
Yep. And do feel free to write the code where it can take it from the vending machine and put it into the advanced furnace. Oh, yeah, definitely got a storm going. And it still trips me out when it has particle effect inside a room that is...
I'm guessing
Inside
it's
room.
more because it's a big area. Or like, it probably has the effects run in like a 3x3 with the main effect being actually in the middle.
Did we really go through all that electrum?
I doubt it.
Oh, wait. I think I know why I'm miscounting the electrum. Oh, and not that they can land, but actually, yeah, they were supposed to go, and the funny part is, can I send them away in a storm? Because they won't land in a storm. Can I send them away in a storm? Yes, I can send them away in a storm. There it is. I'll wait for the storm to finish before I grab that. Alright, that's... I'm at least free from the storm. Still need to wire this up.
Oh, I think the storm's over. Nope, never mind. Nice.
Nope, storm's still going strong. In fact, I put the wall back for the first shelter.
Yeah.
Just so that way I'm not running around in the storm.
That won't really work. I might have to take pollutant out of the hot intake. I don't want to do that.
Alright. And when we get around to it, we can get a door and 2 active vents and oh yeah, and an advanced airlock chip. We can restore the airlock to the main first.
Nice. I believe it is that and that.
80.
Is it normal cable? No. No, it is. Just need screwdriver. Ah, shoot. Orange. Intro. Concentration. Unfiltered. Oh man, once we actually get once we actually get fuck. I don't know where my thought process went.
Yep. It's Friday. It's okay. Sure, observers can tell that my brain does that every once in a while during this stream. At least the storm's done. Which is both good and bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to be calling someone in a moment, so be prepared.
Okay. Oh, that you meant. Oh.
Yep. Oh, that's right. That's why we, that's why we just... Okay. And this guy sells gases. I'm not exactly sure what type of trader I'm looking for, but
Yeah.
figured it's worth. Of course, it looks like our material shortages are starting to be less severe.
Yeah.
Alright, we need copper. And that's a lot of copper in here.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, that should furnish quite a few solar panels.
20. So like. Below 30. Or below 3. Oh. Hmm.
I really want to get to that atmospheric silo soon, though.
What?
Atmospheric silo, or not silo, hangar.
Ah.
But I'm trying to give us a nice stable power.
Yeah. Iron, gold, copper. Oh, you must ran out of copper.
Yep.
No, I didn't want that, man.
Quarantine, what does battery?
Ooh.
Okay, we got power for a while. Oh. Wow. That's crazy. It's good to know. We're able to fill a solar.
Fill a solar? What do you mean?
The large battery from the solar.
Oh. I grabbed one too many of these. Okay.
Of course, I don't have a red. Do you have red?
Yes.
Two batteries need to be painted red.
Just smelt some more copper.
Oh, so you're not there. You're down in the basement?
Yeah. I accidentally pulled iron and an extra copper.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't see any shoot input for you to put ores in, but that does make sense because normally you would have gassed ores and don't want those fed in.
I can actually give me a second and I'll make a fix.
There's iced coffee, and then there's Nespresso iced coffee, brewed by the virtual.
Because actually, I did have a system to put ores back in.
Custom blends from double espressos to cold brew style.
But then we added the overflow,
Press the brew button on your Virtuo Pop machine to enjoy barista.
and I forgot to put it back into play.
Espresso iced coffee. Refreshingly bold, refreshingly easy. Click or tap the banner to shop now.
All right. So put that back in.
Okay, got another 500 gram ingot, copper.
Can I get the red paint? You going to floor 9
4.
or floor 4?
Q. What's that elevator person called that presses the buttons?
I was just thinking the same thing. Alright, where are you at? Oh, wrong floor. You're on floor
Elevator operator.
4.
Oh,
There you go.
hello. Oh.
The Mom and Family Matters. The first pilot episode, she was an elevator operator, and basically lost her job because they were phasing out elevator operators.
Mm.
In fact, if I remember correctly, like, they even looked at her like, we technically could have fired you like 2 years ago. We are keeping you on because we liked you, but we can't do that anymore.
Oh. Mean.
Oh, that is correct. I keep.
You keep what? Forgetting something?
Stirring up old memories.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Now I know it's not accurate because they're why it's the same actor. They have completely different names. I've always had the headcanon that the cop in Family Matters is the same cop from Die Hard. Like, I know it's the same actor, but the joke in my headcanon is, no, it's the same guy. Oh yeah, how much glass did we lose?
This tank here will specifically hold nitrogen because it won't freeze or liquefy.
Yeah.
This one requires heat. Do I need a counter for heat exchanger? I don't know.
If you're using phase change, you want to use counterflow.
Yeah, but more to just transfer cold from liquid tank to a gas tank, which the gas tank will have nitrogen, so it doesn't liquefy or even have a chance of liquefying. And the liquid tank will get like the carbon dioxide.
He was a easy examiner with a hot cup of coffee.
So we need a different kind of heat exchanger. Well, gotta wait for Mage now.
He threw out the exam sheet before the test started, and the test completion spilled the coffee on himself. You have to wait on me for what?
Elevator. Didn't want it to go down.
Oh, okay, let me come get you.
Oh, zoom. Okay.
Which floor were you on? Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah, it's literally just once in a while, and then once you bring it down somewhere else, then I could.
And I need to remember that I'm not really wasting propellant with this, so I can just do it here, and then I don't have to worry about them crushing me.
Yeah. Heat exchanger.
These solar panels can and will crush you.
Steel and Invar. There.
Alright. I will not have enough glass, but we'll do what we can.
Ooh.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 16 more glass.
Oh. Okay. This is a very big heat exchanger.
Mm-hmm.
And it is kind of the opposite way on this side. Move this. Actually, I can't do that. Oh, hello.
Hello. Just kind of curious. Alright.
There. Kit pipe, okay.
Do you have any silicone in any of these?
No, wrench. Okay, welding torch, steel sheets. Jeez, okay. Yeah, it's like the size of a small tank.
Yep.
Then this here could just be connected directly. And then this here can be connected directly as well.
We may have to troubleshoot the code and see why it's not working right.
Oh, and I suppose I'd have to have yet another liquid or gas tank. Hmm. Because the carbon dioxide, once it reaches like above -8 degrees Celsius, then it'll liquefy, or it'll boil. But that's still quite a lot of cooling, so I should put it into yet another gas tank in order to take heat from that, or coolant from that as well. Actually, do I want to?
Oh, I did one too.
I think I
but
will.
that's okay. Alright. That's the lovely amount of power.
But this should be the only destination for this large liquid tank.
28 kilowatts on solar.
It is 1/5 full. The liquid trash tank, large liquid trash tank. Nice. I'm sure you can guess what I'm gonna need. Silicon.
How much?
A lot.
Oh,
Hey.
I only got 60 for you.
Well, there's one stack of insulated liquid pipe. Also need a volume pump, which I could just use this one. And then oh, I need a condensation valve. You know, there is a... Oh wait, no. You moved it, yeah. I was like, there's a insulated liquid pipe, or insulated gas pipe printer. But no, you put the arrow.
Yeah, no, it was the utility I wanted.
Wait, actually. No, I don't have valve. Okay.
And there are no insulated liquid pipes.
Yeah, I
made.
just... Oh, there is H right here.
What? What was that?
There is H. There,
Where?
right there.
Oh, on the other side of the regular.
Yeah.
That's probably all I'm gonna need. Let's get out of this smelly suit.
Okay.
Bring you back. And let's go with
So station valve. Hmm. Man, how am I gonna do this? Because like, I'm gonna do not condensation valve, it's expansion valves. Because I got when you're in here, you seen I had one small liquid tank right next to the large one. So I'm gonna pull from the large one into the small one whenever it like runs low.
Whoop, whoop.
And then I'm gonna
I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass.
heat exchange that with the nitrogen tank. But then once the small liquid tank is like 8 or above -8 degrees Celsius, then the liquid carbon dioxide will boil, and then I want to remove that gas enough so that it doesn't explode the liquid tank, but as well, and I want to put it into another gas tank so I could pull the remaining heat out of the carbon dioxide.
Should've gone with mine. I made a liquid pipe valve, but it only has one-way valve or valve. Like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I wanted the
Expansion or condensation.
expansion.
Does the expansion valve just remove all the gas from a liquid tank? Because then, if it removes all the gas, then more of the liquid will boil away.
Yes.
Ah. So I'd want a pressure or a purge. Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing I needed.
Purge. Ah, okay. Okay. That is basically what I wanted.
Oh, I made a gas pipe heater when I needed a liquid pipe heater. I kind of just thought it was a pipe heater and it didn't matter what type, but I was wrong.
Yeah, that got me before too. So what I want in there is 3, right? Carbon dioxide. Or
All right, and then we want to go.
okay, I guess I'm gonna want to keep it at 5 megapascal effectively.
And I should have made a second valve because I'm going to need a.
Actually, I might have to do something like that.
Valve goes in there and there. Okay.
Okay. Then another gas tank.
I did it again. Tried to gas myself twice.
Oh yeah?
Or space myself twice. Walked into the airlock, pushed the button. Oh crap, I don't have my suit on me. Yep. Luckily I didn't get out of the airlock.
Well, that's good. So
Yeah, let's make one of those. We'll go with another.
I guess I could do it right here. Well, no, I have to have room for another heat exchanger. So I'm trying to use specifically this small insulated tank for the whole heat dumping. So it's like right here and there.
You were saying something about we needed to improve the cooling of the main pod. Oh, and I should have kept this. Okay. Okay, let me. We have to save.
Gotta go up. Then I'm gonna go this way. And now I need more insulated gas pipes.
And drink.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. This one can go here, and this lovely piece can go there. Okay.
Okay, and then once the gas in this gets too hot, then it'll be put into some sort of storage system.
We have just regular liquid pipes.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But there was like a small pile of them.
Yeah, I grabbed some of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright. That should be good.
Do dish. There.
That should be enough water in there.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna need
I didn't need much water.
power from this
But who
thing.
knows? See how much.
Do this.
Oh, I need to finish building the shower. Alright. Okay, not enough water. It does. Okay. Pull up the floor again. I'm gonna need one more liquid pipe. That's frustrating.
There. So.
Better idea.
Yes. Let's exchange. Look. In. And then I think if I did that,
I'm an idiot. I wired it backwards.
I gotta have a pump. Oop. Down. On. Search. Actually, should I have it here?
There we go.
I think I should actually have it down below. Yeah. No, that's regulator. It's on the opposite side. So could do this. I could also do this. No, I think I'm gonna do this.
Alright. Duh. This should be empty. Yep.
Probably take it that way. And then have it go wherever.
When something happens to your car,
Alright.
you might say,
I think that's as long as the shower needs to be to make you less stinky.
what you really need to say is something that can actually
Nothing
help.
went into the pipe.
Just like
Okay,
that.
10
Step
liters of
farmers
water
there
for
to
that.
verify
a lot of water. Up that would be why.
Exchange. I guess. Or
Alright,
gas exchange out.
that's kind of interesting. I don't even need the pipe heater.
Oh. Hmm.
Looks more like I'm going to need something to chill the water or compress the water or whatever, but I think once it gets to a high enough pressure, it will do it on its own.
Okay.
Alright, that's going to be interesting to see if this actually will just work on its own power. Like the power of the room, so
Yeah.
to speak. But yeah, so we got a shower. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Alright, the solar panels are doing their job. Holy nice. Actually, this is the big question. Are you going up or down? Up! We're actually going up! Yay! Now that power seems to be addressed, at least for now, we can start working on what I wanted to work on today, which is to work on the atmospheric hangar. So let me just gather my thoughts real quick. Oh, that's right. Actually, I lied. We got one more task we gotta take care of. We'll just go up and over. Okay. We're gonna need so many landing pads. Let's go back into here. Yeah, come up the stairs. So 9 by 9 is 81 landing pads just for the landing pad. Then we're going to need one for the control. And then we're going to need like 20 runways. Or actually, more than that, because we're going to need the landing beacon. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot. Oh, and we're gonna also need steel plate or steel sheet. Alright. We're gonna be here a while.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I am printing a lot of landing pads.
Okay.
You okay there?
Yeah.
Backing up a hairball?
Acid reflux.
That's 40. Not even halfway there.
Oh. Shower. Water is polluted.
Wait, what?
Yep.
I don't even understand how polluted water got through.
Oh, do we have no more water?
Yeah, go outside to the mining things and get ice water.
Mining things?
Fine, I'll do it. Mining backpack.
Oh, up on top.
That one has. Okay. There's in the lockers down here, actually.
Hmm.
Alright. I do not see how polluted water should have been able to get into that part of the system.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm confused on that. I don't know what went sideways. I'm still looking at everything going, unless it flowed backwards, which it's not supposed to. I mean, we may have to install a one-way valve to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I don't see how polluted water should have got past the thing. Because it requires it to go through a phase change.
Hmm.
We ran out of steel there. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's that. Start there.
I can at least weld up what I got.
Okay.
Battery died on the welder, but then again, I just welded 42 panels.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think the output should be over here. For the gases. And should it be a large one, I wonder? These the Sterlings are kind of gonna be pumping into the same tank. I'd say that's gonna just be temporary. No, I'm not gonna do that. Or if I do that, I could do something like this. Yeah.
Think about it. Yep, that. So that put water back into the tank.
Where is the paint backpack?
I have it.
You have it? Okay. I'm guessing you're on the bottom
trying
floor.
To fix the shower.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, it's flowing right back in. Why is it flowing right back in? Okay, close this valve real quick. Put that off. Okay, so somehow polluted water is entering this pipe, even though it's gas pipe. Through an expansion valve.
Okay.
I'm guessing we're gonna actually have to boil it.
What does it have, like a polluted water, gas, or vapor or
Nope.
whatever? No?
No, it does not.
So this.
Because that's why I thought this system was going to work fine. Because I see the gas, but the other bit is you watch it carefully, it will actually do the whole. Oh yeah, no. Even though you're using a evaporation valve to let things evaporate, we're still going to have it where the liquid gets into that pipe.
Yeah.
Alright, close that real quick. Move a little bit of gas in. Not enough. Alright, so that has a little bit of polluted gas in it. Okay, and that on. This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, we're already at 30 degrees. $37. There. 42. I think I can go print some solar. No. Yeah, let's go print some landing pads.
That.
Why those are printing? Come see what the business is up here. Alright. Alrighty. We're getting somewhere.
Well, haven't been in there. Here's that paint. Okay.
Take a real break with Pure Leaf iced tea, powered by natural caffeine from real tea leaves. It's time for real brewed refreshment and the real revitalization of a quality iced tea. Time for a tea break. Time for Pure Leaf.
Hey folks, Charlie Barons here. Remind you that Line Kugel Summer Shandy is available all year. So now you can enjoy it around a campfire all summer and the fireplace all winter. 2025 to Line Kugel Brewing Company, Milwaukee.
Alright, it's only got up to 60 degrees. The pressure is 33 point something kilopascals, so I think we don't have to worry about the pressure too much.
Yeah. Okay, there's that, and then I need this. Uh,
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Plus 1, 22.
mm.
Sure, you want to use stuff, so I'll let you. I'm going to need 12 more landing pads, but I can get those later.
Yeah, it was more ingots that I needed.
Gotcha. I figured as much. Well, it's starting to convert the liquid to gas. Just not the polluted water.
Okay.
But that should change quickly because we're at 89 degrees. And it's supposed to... Now, mind you, I'm only doing a small fraction of the polluted water just to do a test.
Yeah. Okay, so you're nitrogen here. Okay.
96.
Right. Yeah, you are still nitrogen. Good.
9.9 and now 100.
Do.
101, but that's at that low of pressure, it should just not be able to rise in temperature. But then again, it's polluted water, so it does have contaminants.
Yeah.
Oh, according to this chart, at that pressure, yeah, it is 102. Interesting. And of course, as we heat it up, it gets more pressurized. Oh, that's what I should have looked at. Polluted water. Yeah, polluted water. Why aren't you boiling?
I'm not gonna wait that long.
I know the best way to make it do what I want. I'm gonna walk away from it.
I am.
I mean, worst case, it blows up and kills magic.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna do that because it's now in real life. Yes, that could totally get enough pressure to explode. But in game, with this game mechanic, no.
Just working on filling up portable Mark II canister or tank. With nitrogen.
Yeah, water to Steam has a 1 to 1700 ratio.
Hmm.
So, like, if it had the same expansion that it does in real life, it could definitely overpressurize those things.
Yeah.
Alright. And that's the landing pad. You gotta do the one other piece. I don't remember how many landing runways. I don't remember how much landing runways stack to. I'm imagining it's 10, so I'll need 2. Actually, 3.
Now here's to hoping the portable tank is okay with elevator.
Usually, be careful, but no, we'll just stop it there. We'll check on how it's doing, possibly feed ourselves and hydrate ourselves, and then get back to trying to build this atmosphere hangar.
And then portable connector.
So yeah, I'm at 154 degrees at 233 kPa, and that polluted water is just like, what? Alright, let's just do a... Three... Okay. Oh, there we go. I put it in there, and then... Yeah. But then it goes right back to being put. Did they remove that feature?
What feature?
Where if you steam it, it will get rid of the pollutant.
Well, I gotta make more copper and get... Heavy cable is out of copper.
we'll deal with this later.
Okay.
Alrighty. Drink some water.
And that's that.
Alright. Still needs to be wired up, but alrighty. That's back.
So this will make
I could load the old
200
frame.
heavy cables. Okay. And it's pretty much time to call it a night.
Yeah. Well, why I didn't get it to the atmospheric, I did at least get the landing pad built. It's also only one cell tall, so we have to finish mining it out, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
I've started digging the path for the runway. Because I believe the largest ships need a 20 runway.
Okay.
And then on top of the runway, we also need the flight markers. What are they called again? Trader waypoint. Where we basically guide them in.
Yeah.
And I guess what we'll have to do for the shower is replace all the heat exchange or the heating systems and just put in a water purifier, and we'll just have to keep the consumable on hand. Alright, everybody, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Oh. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.